Yeah, since I've been coming in, I've been bringing one for Brian. And
That's really nice.
Brian been doing for me, you know? Nothing.
Years of back rubs, don't forget about that.
I do have it. Like, I get a little stress in the base of the neck, actually, today. So, yeah, I bring like a little protein bar, and I had these ones I was trying to get rid of from the house because there was too much sugar content. I didn't want my son to have it. So I figured if Brian and I ate it, we'd save my son's life from too much sugar, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I threw Brian under the bus at the same time, yeah.
That's fine.
I still think that's backwards personally, just because kids can process that stuff a lot better than grown-ups can. I would say shovel those things into his mouth so you don't have to eat them yourself.
Well, let me send some over to the Mano family. You can shovel them down those little kids' mouths.
Well, I didn't buy them. I mean, you guys are the ones that had them in the house.
So anyway, I didn't bring those. I purchased some good stuff. I got these macro bars, which are organic, and they say macro, so you know it must be something good for you. Because macro and micronutrients is something I've heard before.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds healthy.
Right, I couldn't speak on it. You know, I don't know much about it. I gotta watch a TV show or something about these things and sit back and relax and figure them all out, you know?
Are you guys
Those
binging
buzzwords-
anything?
Those buzzwords on packaging, sorry, Joe, real quick, just those buzzwords on the packaging, those will get me every time. If it says something like macro or micro or superfood or whatever, those just draw me in. I apologize, Jill. Binging anything? No, but we need something new to binge.
I've been binging so many songs. Oh my gosh. You guys, something's wrong with me today. I don't know what my brain is misfiring. It's so bad.
Why is your brain
Tell us about these songs you've been binging.
I've been binging these songs. Oh, by the way, I know we're all over the road right now. I do have to come back to the binging of the songs because Colin is a little concerned about my 12-year-old son the past 2 nights. I want to talk about that in a second. What are you binge watching, Jill?
Well, now I have HBO Max. So it started with Euphoria. I watched that in an entire weekend. And then Brian told me to watch Succession. So I did that. Love that show. But then this weekend, I thought I was going to start Game of Thrones.
Oh, my God.
I've never seen an episode.
I'm so jealous of you.
I'm like, I think I'm going to start. And I was all ready to do it, planned that was going to be my weekend binge. But then I started The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That stopped you from Game of Thrones?
I've been watching so many episodes of that on HBO Max, and it's just like, it's so comforting to watch that show. I loved it when it was on TV. Whenever there was an episode playing, I would sit down and watch it, but now I'm watching them in order.
Okay.
And
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
So you're not going to watch Game of Thrones, or you get around to it?
I will.
Okay.
Once I finish Fresh Prince.
Because I could talk.
Which has a better theme song, Fresh Prince or Game of Thrones?
Oh, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
But that Game of Thrones music is so good. It's classic.
Yeah, when that music starts, you got that feeling like right away. O'Brien's running to get us, so we look like we're a show that's on top of things. Yeah, you just realize it right away. And, you know, when you're watching a show like that week to week and we're waiting for episodes to come out and stuff, when it was in its full run there, you know, you got so excited when you hear that theme song come on. And then it was gone away for a while. So I guess with HBO Max, if people just watch it right now in order, the whole thing, never having to wait like the rest of us poor people on the side of the street were like looking towards, you know, Game of Thrones going, alms for the poor, give me a show to watch. And then this would come on. This music right here. Westeros would rise from the shadows. Look at that. The Red
I think I'm
Wedding.
going to binge those theme songs later today.
Oh my gosh, you should binge these theme songs. Oh, the wall of ice rising from the north. That lady that wore the red cloak. She was a looker, man.
She was until she was.
Don't. She hasn't done it.
Eventually.
She's still in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
But if people don't have HBO Max, there's a free trial if you want at hbomax.com so people can watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or you can watch Game of Thrones, whatever you want, and all the other tons of stuff that's on it as well.
Do you know how long the free trial is? Any
I think it's
idea?
7 day.
Yeah. Imagine if you just go, all right, I'm going to do Game of Thrones in 7 days just to check this out. Go for it.
Do it.
You can
Do
do
it.
it. You can do it.
Tony George, good morning traffic. Tony, what's going on?
Well, the problem in Somar is on the southbound side of the 5 freeway just before you get to the 210. They said there's only 2 cars that are involved, but 2 left lanes that are blocked off. It looks like several cars that have stopped to help out. So your drive is backed up as you go away from the 14, and southbound side of the 14 is starting to slow down as you make that transition to the southbound side of the 5. If you get stuck in that, let me know. Traffic tip line is 888-500-5003. On the northbound side of the 5, just before you get to the 60, there's a fender bender with a big rig, and though they did make it off to the right shoulder, you're seeing kind of patchy delays there coming away from Lakewood Rosemead. And then on the southbound side of the 605 freeway, just before you get to Valley Boulevard, that's a fender bender with a big rig. They're off to the shoulder there. Traffic slows just before the 10. That'll stay busy to the 60, and then it's much improved up ahead over towards the 5 freeway. This traffic report is sponsored by Caltrans, reminding you to be work zone alert. The next time you see a Caltrans truck on the side of the road, a line of cones, or traffic barricades, remember, those are protecting someone's loved one. Help them get home safely. Please be work zone alert. That's your traffic. I'm Tony Jordan with Valentine in the Morning on 104.3 MyFM.
Look, people are ready for hair that doesn't look like it was cut with a lawnmower, and workouts that don't involve 2 bags of flour. They're ready for a grand reopening, for small businesses to do what they've always done. Get out there and power an economy. 1 appointment, 1 card swipe, 1 customer at a time. And Spectrum Business is helping to make that happen, because we understand that it's never been more necessary to have fast internet and reliable phone services. And that's why we're proud to offer Spectrum Business internet, voice, and TV services for free for 1 month when you switch. That light at the end of the tunnel? It's nail salons and pet groomers, dentists, and CPAs. It's you and your small business, turning your community and the country around. Small business is coming back, and to help, we're offering new customers 1 month of Spectrum Business internet, phone, and TV services for free when you switch. At Spectrum Business, we're here for you because you're here for all of us. Call 844-995-0405. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Fake Doctors, Real Friends is the podcast that recaps the television sitcom Scrubs from the perspective of the series stars Zach Braff and Donald Faison.
I'm sure this is so annoying, but I just want to say I love the show. And I'm always like, it's not annoying. Are you kidding me? That's like the best compliment you can give us. So,
well, it's annoying when you're eating food.
Join Zach and Donald twice a week as they interview former cast members, directors, and even creator Bill Lawrence. Listen to Fake Doctors, Real Friends on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Sometimes the urgency of a better future compels you to act. We are in such a moment as a global pandemic and a cry for racial justice challenges communities.
I'm Raul Anaya, Los Angeles Market President for Bank of America. Our company just committed $1 billion over 4 years to help communities address growing economic and social inequality. This means providing help where it is needed most: healthcare, housing, jobs, and supporting small businesses. Along with my teammates here in Los Angeles, we commit to the important work that lies before us.
Bank of America N.A., member FDIC, equal credit opportunity lender.
We go to great lengths to protect our families. We set garage codes, parental controls, and we even set up security cameras. But there's one thing we often overlook. If you live in an apartment building and have a neighbor who smokes, your family could be in danger. Toxic smoke can travel through cracks in the walls, and even the